Filming? Okay. Hi everybody, this is Cory Harrington, founder of Creative Real Estate Made Easy. This is 7410 Oak Marsh, and this is a property that I showed you on two different installments. One was the first time we got the house. The second one, we were about halfway through on the renovations. And now we're about 99% done. Now, one of the lessons I'm going to teach you today, I'm really going to talk about the property, the scope of work, and my expectations from day one to what has actually occurred. I was given a request to release funds because they're 100% done on the property. I'm going to show you that that's not the case. So I'll walk through and show you why I'm not going to release funds yet. They need to do a couple more days with the work, some fine tuning, and then we'll release the funds on it. It's $27,000 worth of rehab on the property, and we did everything. So follow me, and I'll show you the property. This is obviously our dumpster here. 3 or 4 of these dumpsters went out, so it's a couple $100 each time, maybe $1,000 worth of trash out. You see right here all of this debris. Obviously the first time when you come into a house, you're going to notice all these types of things. Now I want you to pan the camera over to this house. This house right here, 4709, it's not bad. You know, the grass is decent, okay? This house over here, the grass is decent. This house over here, the grass is okay. This house has horrible grass. Now what I'm going to do is turn that into the best grass. So we're going to have sod laid before we sell this thing. From this side over, this whole area, and then here, all the way to that property line right there. The trees are going to be trimmed up a little bit, and we're going to have landscaping done overall. Put a tree in, a small little tree over here. We're going to put in maybe some bushes. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. Now here's the thing, lessons learned. Working with my new contractor, you always have to continue the training process. He's doing an excellent job. But the first thing I want is foundation, then roofing, then exterior, landscape, and then I want them to work on the inside. They actually worked on the inside first and left the outside for the very end. The problem is, you can see one of my real estate signs from my agent that's listing the property. Well, people have been driving by over the last month looking at the property, and the issue with that is they see it in various different stages. Their impression is that, okay, it's all junked out. If they saw it with the landscape and everything beautiful and the inside wasn't ready, well, that's okay. Because they walk in and say, wow, okay, they've got some work to do. But in the meantime, they're driving by saying, I love that house. I can't wait till it's done. That is the most critical thing. Foundation, any structural issues, including roof, first. Exterior, including, we had all this. This was, this right here was asbestos. You can come closer, just walk in. All of this was asbestos tile. And if you pan over to this house, that's asbestos right there. Excuse me, I'm sniffling, but I'm a little sick today. The asbestos tile removal is dangerous because obviously it's asbestos, okay? We removed all of this stuff and we put this in, and it's pretty nice, okay? Replaced it throughout the whole perimeter of the house. Now come and just walk in to the front door. Right here, we have a nice, basically nice new house, fully reconditioned, but this is old school windows. You can kind of see it's wavy, it's iridescent, so you can't see all the way through it, and it's very 1980s style. It's not what you want. So we were going to put block in. It's about $120 per block. We're going to put these blocks in. That didn't occur. We didn't check in to make sure the small little detail didn't occur. So as a result, we're going to put a tree right here and detract away from the fact that this looks old. It might slow down the sale process of the house because when they come in, just psychologically, subconsciously, they're going to look and say, okay, this looks like it's almost finished, but they probably should cut some corners. We actually didn't cut any corners, but this would indicate, likewise, that we actually did cut corners, because if we didn't replace this, I have attention to detail here, what about the AC conditioning? What about the inside of the roof? What about all these different things? That's going to be an issue. I'm going to draw your attention to this. I just noticed it right now. This is wavy. This has been painted, okay? This piece could be replaced, and it should have been replaced. It's a panel. It should have been at least adjusted up there or nailed in. Instead, it's wavy. So when you walk in, or as you walk out of the house, you're going to look at that and say, oh, okay. That's kind of a substandard job. So go ahead and follow me to the inside. The door. The door has dents and dings. This is the original door. Cost maybe $75, $100 to replace a door like this. $500–600 for a really nice door. Now, if I had it in my budget, I would have allocated for a nicer door. I'm not going to go ahead and do a change order right now for $500, but I will for $100. I want a brand new door, and this I want to have that solid piece, and it's going to be nickel satin finish. That's going to look nice. Coming back in here, you're going to see stuff like this. Here's the tile. Here's the baseboard. Here's a nice Monterey drag. We have this all done as Monterey drag. It's the texture that they spray on, and it's this big bubbly stuff. And they get a flat instrument and then drag it down, and it looks this finish. This is the finish that most people like, so we do it throughout the whole house every time. I want to bring your attention down here. These vents for the AC, they're old. Why do we have old ones? We painted over them, they look okay? No, they're not okay. They need to be replaced. So those are